Uh, Thank you, thank you. Welcome to a special edition of New England Cooks. My name is Tony Campos. Today I have a very special guest. I met her while I was walking through life, and I'm very thankful. Um, Sometimes you meet somebody for a second, sometimes you meet a person for a lifetime. And this woman has a wonderful story, and she's totally an inspiration to me. Well, let's welcome Jamie Heath. Jamie,
Hi, Tony.
how are you?
Fantastic.
You've been waiting in the wings for a very long time.
Yeah.
So, Jamie, we met at a department store,
Yes, we did.
and I offered you a job,
Yes, you did.
and you have a very, very special story.
Yes, I do.
Just to let the audience know, and I promise I won't cry.
Okay. So, when I was 7 years old, I had a brain aneurysm. And at the time, we found out that that was caused by an AVM, or as I like to call it, a mouthful, because it's the short version is an AVM, but the long version is an arteriovenous malformation. And it's a tangle of blood vessels in the brain, and mine is inoperable. And when I was 7, my aneurysm was caused by my AVM, but when I was 12, the AVM bled, and I had another stroke. So I recovered fully after the first one, but the second one, I am still recovering.
Yeah, and you're doing a wonderful job,
Thank
a
you.
beautiful job. And she's trying to straighten me out at the office. When I hired her, she goes, "Oh my God, look at your office. Let me straighten it out." So I said, "Okay, fine, fine." And when she leaves, I take everything back out,
Yep.
scatter it all over. So Jamie, we're gonna do a recipe that's so easy but a little bit different. It's macaroni and cheese. Okay.
I love it.
And I've asked my friends over at Cabot Cheese to send us over some cheese today, and I got the food processor. Now, I'm going to have you do the food processor. We have two types of cheese. What kind?
We have seriously sharp and extra sharp.
Okay. So, Jamie, what we do is we put the cheese in there.
Turn it on, or
Well, you can do that. Why do I do that?
oh my
I do that.
Whoa!
I know. Okay.
Ooh.
You have to do about a pound. Gee, Jamie, you really shove it in there. It's a food processor. There you go. We're all done. Close enough. All right, fine. Get this all nice and warm.
Goodness.
Now we're going to take 6 tablespoons of butter. Now they say, oh, use salt-free. I'm like, no, I don't use salt-free anything. Yeah, I go right for it. Hence my red face. So I'm going to melt the butter. And this recipe, we all have macaroni and cheese, right? Okay. This recipe has horseradish.
Special ingredient.
Yeah. So I go down to the farmer's market. I always get fresh horseradish. And this recipe, they say put a tablespoon in. Well, I don't do a tablespoon. No. They call it the Easter macaroni and cheese and horseradish incident in our family. I had a little cold, and I like to taste it when I'm making the roux. And I kept on adding more and more, and then the jar was empty. So I made it, and everyone was all excited, Easter Day, and they all bit into it. They could smell for 8 miles. 8 miles. You know what this is?
I do. It's a Millie thingy.
It's a Millie thing.
Yeah.
My mother had one. And this takes half a cup of flour. So, it's all clumpy and everything out, so I just put that in there. And I'm going to turn that over to you because I've just missed the pan.
Hopefully I'll do a better job.
And you will do a better
Ooh.
job. So, Jamie, after the second incident, how long did it take you to recover?
I'm still not fully recovered
Right, that's correct.
physically, but emotionally, it took me 4 years.
4 years?
4 years.
4 years.
I had serious depression.
You did? You did? But then you met me.
Yep.
All right. Horseradish. Stir that in. 4
Whoa.
cups of whole milk. I don't use
Whole
low
milk.
fat. I don't use. Keep stirring. All right. Keep stirring. You're gonna be married to this for a while. And so I can do that for a while.
Okay.
No, I got to do something else. Here, you stir. So, you were, how old were you for the second one?
12.
12 years old. And you're 17 now?
I am 17.
Okay.
5 years ago.
5 years ago. And you were down in Boston?
Yes, I was. Yep, Spalding Rehabilitation Hospital.
Really?
Yep. It's an awesome hospital.
Is it?
They made me feel so much at home.
Did they really? No.
Just like you.
I try to make you feel at home. I mean, it's what we do. Hey, a little more horseradish.
More?
Yeah, like that. I like using Cabot cheese in everything. They do an awesome. See how it's thickening up?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, let me just a little more horseradish. Okay. Now, what? I'm just doing a little measuring here. Okay, do a little more milk. We're gonna kick up the heat. So, Jamie, you started college?
I did.
Where are you going?
VTC, Vermont Technical College.
And what are you studying?
Business, because I want to work for a nonprofit when I'm older.
Really? Yeah. Well, you're working for Central Vermont Community Television.
Perfect, yeah.
You know, you're doing our public service announcements.
Yeah.
You're doing all our, and even my other business is a nonprofit, not by choice. But yeah, I'll do that for a minute.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do here, for the sake, has to thicken up. We're gonna put the cheese in there. We have a pound of cheese. When this gets thick, because of time, and they're giving me the 1 minute warning, we don't have time to cook, assemble all this. But what I did early in life this morning, I prepared one. Now, once you assemble everything, you put it in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes. And I did one of these little cheese cheese
Bowls?
bowls, and that's what I did. And that's what you do.
It looks amazing.
And we're gonna try some, but we can't eat it because they have to take a picture of it,
Okay.
and that way we put it on our website.
Okay.
So we're gonna get out of this segment because we're like a train wreck, and
Yes, we are.
and we're gonna bring Jimmy Kennedy in
Okay.
next. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
So stay tuned. We'll be right back.